So this is why you get up really ungodly early to get in line, because otherwise you end up at the back, way back there. This morning we are at about 4:30 in the morning. We got up at 3:30 to get down to the bus station to stamp our passport and tickets, and we've got a little hotel breakfast here before we head up to the mountain at about 5 o'clock. Well, it's just after 6:20 and we finally got into the site, and it's pretty cloudy right now, but we're gonna go watch sunrise and have our 2-hour guided tour around the site. We just witnessed an amazing sunrise here, and Javier, our guide, told us a little bit of history. Hiram Bingham came here July 24th, 1911, but 9 years earlier there was actually already somebody here that had wrote his name, one of the locals, and there were people living here when they got here to show them around, but it was all overgrowth basically. You couldn't hardly see anything but the mountains.
Built around the 1450s as a royal estate for the Inca ruler Pachacutec, it was abandoned only 80 years later as a result of the Spanish conquest and many other parts of the vast Incan Empire. Although the Spanish never encountered the mountaintop retreat. In order to make the mountain habitable, the Incas terraced a large portion of it, which acted as a retaining wall, drainage system, and arable farming land. Granite construction stones weighing up to 3 tons were quarried here and hand-carved to create over 200 buildings and temples, a difficult feat even with modern technology. All done without mortar, the wheel, and a written language. The Inca were very connected to nature and the heavens, so many of the buildings in Machu Picchu reflect a sacred architecture around the sun and 4 cardinal points.
That white is just only half part because it's completed with the shadow. Look at this.
It doesn't really surprise me that it's so full today. Our guide said there's actually 7,000 people that come here every day. Instead of keeping high maintenance lawn care, they just keep llamas.
Oh. You're okay with it. Aww. Hi, baby.
This 25-foot-long monolith sits on a pedestal and mirrors the shape of the peaks behind it. you look very carefully, you can see the form of an Andean condor emerge.
So in addition to getting a ticket just to see Machu Picchu, I also got a ticket for Huayna Picchu, which is the mountain that you see in the background all the time. It's pretty steep and my knee hurts, so I'm gonna see if I can't make it up very slowly. But yeah, we've got everybody here and I think they're trying to change some tickets into other people's names that aren't gonna be going. So it should be fun, should be a good view. Excited. So about the time you get about halfway up, it starts to become really steep and you have to use this cable as support because you're almost like doing high knees to get to the next step.
But if I start to slide, I'm letting go.
Well, after about 50 minutes, we finally made it up the mountain, and it's a spectacular view up here. And everybody's a little scared of the way down because it is pretty steep. You actually had to go hand over hand on the way up just to this part right here to the top. So on all fours pretty much. They were pretty brave to have built this when they did.
Oh, I made gift first.
So this right here is one of our resident lawn keepers. He's pretty curious. I think he might go for my bandana at some point.
Nothing. Just got yelled at. Stay here, Mama.
All right, so we're on our way out now. It was an absolutely spectacular day. Now we have to head back to Aguas Calientes to catch the train to, I don't know what the town name is, something that ends with Tambo. And then we get a bus back to Cusco tonight. But we definitely did it. We checked off Machu Picchu and Huayna Picchu Mountain today off the bucket list. So this just happens to be the line for the bus back to Aguas Calientes. Got a little free time at the train station before our train takes off, so we're just gonna wait patiently and then get back to Cusco at like, then we get back about 8:30. I think they need to go to bed. Thank you for watching Brochure's Adventures. If you like this content and would like to see more, please consider clicking and subscribing below. Also, if you'd like to see more videos from around the world, click the links over here. Happy New Year, and I hope your 2019 is full of travel and adventure. Face your fears and say yes to adventure.